More Life, Capt.Eric teaching it. Alright, so one of the last comments that I received was guys that haven't been able to come to our shop or really watching the YouTube channel would like to see what we have to offer here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk through the shop and show you different things that we have to offer, and you know, maybe a little storyline behind it, you know, whether we make it here, we buy it, or you know, how we became interested in the tackle that we carry, because that's been one of the things too. We are very in tune with the gear that we have here, and we'll only bring it in if we know it's going to go into somebody's tackle box and be used out of that tackle box, not sit there and gather dust. So let's go and get this party started. Alright guys, so right here we have kind of our small offshore section of snapper leaders and amberjack rigs, as well as jack crevalle and stuff like that. Then what it leads down to is, what it starts to do is lead down into our double drop drum rigs. And as you can see there, we've got a huge selection of them, because with them, I originally designed them so that way we can catch slot drums at a particular spot that I go to. One of our customers destroyed one of our leaders and told me about it, so I said, you know what, well, maybe you need to come by and let me see what happened to it, because I was thinking that maybe somehow, some way, my guys had overcrimped or something like that. So he brought it in, and then he started giving me the story of what happened with the leader. He ended up catching 33 40-inch plus black drum with it, and I was like, well, at least now I know what it takes to break a leader, because I developed these for slots with the occasional oversize that you would catch on it. Those were originally built with 50-pound test line. Now we build them with 100-pound test line, and we call it the Shook Special. So if you're watching, Mr. Shook, you know who you are. Give us a shout out. It's getting to that time again when you like to go for those big uglies. All right, boss. So after that, what we got next are our redfish rigs, which are the single, or what we call a 2-3, which is that one. It's 2 of the 3-foot leaders that are like mini cast outs. And then, you know, the special one here that we go to the jetties with. And these are the long drop leaders with the 7/0 hooks on them. And then we've got the short drop right there. And as you notice, we went with red on that labeling and black on that one, just so we can ensure that our customers don't accidentally grab all 4 of them, 2 different styles. After that, we've got our single drop leaders for drum rigs. You got circle hook and you got J hook, and you can see the colors that we have available, which are pretty nice, because originally when leaders were developed, they came in 2 specific colors, or actually 3, clear, red, or orange. And yeah, that got pretty boring for us real quick. And as you can tell, our leaders tend to change beads, color of cable, and stuff like that. And we do that because it gets into personal preference of what everybody's using. But at the same time, if you're always fishing with a group of people, sometimes your leaders tend to disappear, or you know, get lost, or you catch them back. Well, at least this way, it'll allow you to get your gear back, especially if you're fishing with a group of people that, you know, y'all give each other your leaders back. So that's what helps there. And we've got some other kind of hooks. We got our bead selection here. Our cable selection right there, we got 135, 250, and 600 pound. Now heads up on this, we actually got the 400-pound inbound, which will ship out Friday and be here for early next week. And they will be in the same 4 colors that we've got there. So that's going to be pretty cool. Pretty excited there. And we've got your Bagley inshore lures and your chicken boy lures. With the Bagleys, one of our captains had requested us get those in, and they had come in and bought them, but it was toward the end of the season. So we didn't sell much of those, but they still work like a champ. Now, the chicken boy lures, kind of the same thing. A lot of the captains were using them, and then the season died. And these are the sandbar tackle hooks. They've got them pre-bagged up for you, so you can pick and choose what sizes. Got some stainless and non-stainless. And here we go. Here's our sticky fish corner right here. And these guys are phenomenal sticker makers and take great pride in the kind of stickers they put out for you. And so do we. That's why we like to use them, and they gave us some great ideas to jump on and or to create our own, which we really like, as you can tell. And the reason I have to still have to hold the phone sideways so y'all can read all of that, but these are just some of the stickers that we have available, and I'm going slow so y'all can try and read most of them. And as you notice on the best buds and the catch memories one at a time, we have a father-daughter, mother-daughter, father-son, and then father-daughter. And you know, it goes all the way through that, even to catching memories one at a time. We made sure to encompass everybody, even, you know, brother and sister out fishing, you know, or boyfriend and girlfriend. Just all depends how you want to look at it. You know, we've got them all like that. And then we've got our shark guy corner over here. We've got different ones right there. And they're, you know, they got the pretty catchy little deals. So just hope y'all like those. And if y'all do, y'all can hit us up at the phone number 361-334-2171, and or get through here and I'll send a message through here and I can reply the number again. So, and again, these are pretty nice stickers. They stick out very well. And as you notice, most of them are in 3 colors. We usually get them white, pink, and the chartreuse green, because those will be the brightest colors that you can see real quick. And then we go into our heavy duty leaders right here that we originally coated these in the black cable right here. And they're cable mono mix with 400-pound mono drops, and then some up to the 600-pound as well. Then we've got our leads and popping quartz there. They're already rigged up with hook and or snap. So there's your hook, and the ones on the left are your short drop. The ones on your right are your long drop. And there's your snaps for your weights. And then we've got some gar rigs on there. We're almost sold out of those. We need to double it back up. Normally there's 4 pins there that hang them. Then we've got your gar rig set up there for a J hook, and those are very popular as well. Our double hook rigs actually sell a lot more than those, but we still have customers that love those as well. Your shock leaders for your lures and stuff like that. And then we also have the 135 long and short drop the same way, and 7/0 hook. The other ones were a 10/0 hook. Here we've got 250-pound coated cable, and then we've got bull red leaders here that are 400-pound mono, and those are 5 foot. Right here we've got our 13/0 hooks with the 600-pound coated cable, and it drops down to, these are 500-pound mono, these are 400-pound mono. Will come in 5 foot and 6 foot. And here we've got our 250-pound with 13/0 hooks, and we've even got the 7/0 Kale hooks with the mini cast out rig and the long drop for the 3-way right there, and then mini cast out rig on the 250. And then we've got our shark drop corner right here, and we even sell our sections with the long line clip ready to attach to the leader that you want, because some guys still go with the slide and trace leader. I don't have enough wall space to encompass all of those leaders as well, so I stick with the ones that we prefer, and then I sell the parts so that way guys can go out and make the leader as they see fit for them, for their style of fishing. And then we've got our selection of hooks right there. A lot of them we got in, but we have not put the tips on them like we normally do. And then we've got some big rig leaders there, and as you can see on there, that is a listing of a lot of tournaments that were won with our leaders going as far back as 2011. There's 2013, 2014, 2015, and then we've got 2017 and 2018. As you can tell, we put in a lot of work there. Let's see if I can get a better, there you go. Kind of gives you an idea of what we did with the leaders, and even our customers have even placed in them as well. And we got Kingfish corner right here, different style of king leaders. We got the trolling rigs where you can drop down and slow troll, and then we got Kingfish rigs for the pier or jetty where you can detach baits. We come with both the single hook, double hook, or triple hook, just depending on which way you want to go. And obviously you can see the different color teasers and stuff we got attached to them. Then we've got our fish bites over here, and we've got some Williamson jigging lures right there as well. All right, and as you can tell, the weights are starting to slowly come back up here. And there we go. Yep, more weights coming up slowly. And the reason being is because a lot of the weights we're making, we're starting to fill up the gaps that we need them. But okay, what we tend to do is, as we're making an order, if they request a certain weight and we don't have any up here in front, we'll overly make them so we can fill it in real quick, and then we'll slowly fill in the rest of the slots. And those are the weights. There's some more weights. Again, they are slowly filtering back up here. A lot of those slots were empty yesterday. So right here we have the gator lures again. And again, they start from the 2L, 3 ounce, 3.5, 5 ounce, and 7 ounce at the bottom. And he has built these lures to withstand the punishment of monster fish getting hooked over and over and over again. And we've also got some of the inshore smaller lures right there that have the treble hooks, but he also got them on the other wall. We have them on the other wall with the weedless. And then the kingfish spoons right there. And I know somebody was asking about some kingfish spoons. I highly recommend those because he builds them to where they are built to pull in monster fish. So you never know what you can get with these lures, that's for sure. And man, these colors on them are phenomenal. And these are gator lures, the elbow lures right here. These are the 2 stacks right there. The weedless spoons that you can attach a skirt to, or a worm to, or run them without a worm. It just all depends. That's what I love. They're so versatile. Just like my avet reels, I can use them for all types of fishing that I have and want to do. And we're going to get after it. We're going to put these things through the abuse, through the ringer, because we're catching fish. Alright guys, so you've seen a little tour of the shop. We went through the leader wall, the sticker wall, the casting rigs, and the big rigs, and even our lures and our dirty reel counter. Sorry guys. However, we've got some big reels coming through, so stay tuned because we are going to be pulling some monsters on that thing, especially since now we have converted it to accept bigger reels. So this is going to be truly exciting for all of us because a lot of times big reels have to be done by hand and everybody's estimating on how much line they can get, and or they're specifically ordering just a certain amount of braid and then filling it up with mono and taking a guess at how much mono they have. We'll actually be able to put the numbers to it using the electronic line counter for this and get video on it. So stay tuned. Thank you.